Hey everybody, rockin' roundup here with WomackStudios and another live video going over Elite Dangerous. Feel free to stop by, watch the video, hit us up in the chat. Love to start a conversation with anybody who wants to know a little bit more about the game or about my channel. So just hang out, enjoy the show. What little bit of commentary I do, and then hopefully we can get to talking, and this will be a great night. Apparently we're gonna have some failed missions because it's been a little bit since I got on here. And let's go over to here. There we go. Delete. Last time I was on here, it actually cost me money. I spent $400,000 in buying my ship back because I thought I was pretty well gunned, loaded up with guns, and was nowhere near where I needed to be. So for a little bit, it's going to be back to hauling people around for me. Restock just in case we run into anybody. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Send me a message in the chat, hi, something, just so I know who's out there watching. Ooh, 13 million. This is going to be a long ways away. Oh, 13,961 light years away. That would take forever. 3 weeks, 6 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes is the time left on that. That's a lot of time. Good money, but a lot of time. This one's even further. 25,000 light years away. That's just incredible that they even have those kinds of missions. That's just, I mean, absolutely, like, I don't even know how to explain it. That's just crazy. This one's not terribly too bad. It'd take a little while to get there, but you know what? I'm gonna see what it's like. If I was to plot a route here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 5 jumps. It's not incredibly bad. Of course, I believe that's just the first jump, because he had multiple stops. Yeah, see, the next one will be about 5 or 6 jumps away too. I don't don't know about that one. That was tough. See if anybody else is headed that way. Maybe we'll take them both. 283.13. Where's this guy going? Not really. Why would anybody take that one? Transport this one person that far and only get 308,000? That's just, that seems insane. Doesn't look like anybody else is going to be headed in the same direction. Where's the mug? Alpha Centauri. I mean, the good thing is I do have a scanner, so I should get some scans on the way out there. Be able to sell those when I get back. Oh, you know what? These right here aren't that bad. I think I'm gonna take these. And where's the first place we're headed? Confirm. Confirm. Let's see. Let's oh crap. Dang it, man. That is totally not where I'm supposed to be. Alright, dude. Open galaxy map. There we go. See if we can... Oh. Okay, I see what's going on now. There's a small glitch there when you pull out of a planetary thing. It doesn't go to where your mission was you selected on, unless you've actually already marked that as your route. There we go. It's got us a clear route. Looks like we will not have to stop for fuel. We'll make 1, 2... looks like we're just gonna make 1 jump to there, second jump to there, and a third jump all the way through, unless there's one right there in a straight line. Then there we go. I think I'm missing one right there. That should be about 4 jumps. So yeah, that'll be great. And then let's go ahead and see if we can't find out a little bit of trade information on this, and it may affect our jumps, but we could potentially, you know, make a little bit of money on the trade here too. 1.3 billion people. agriculture and tourism, so don't have any trade data on them for some reason, so I'm not really sure what I would get there. You know what? Let's just go with what we got. Everybody's leaving right now. Whoa, we're moving way too fast. Whew, you can tell it's been a few days since I've been on. I am not flying worth crap tonight. This game actually kind of reminds me a lot of that show on Sci-Fi Channel right now called Dark Matter. So it's actually a pretty cool show. I've been pretty addicted to that. That's why I haven't been streaming the past few days. Season 3 came out on Netflix, and I like to binge watch that. I'm not done with it yet. Just thought I'd try and hold off and maybe not watch 3 episodes tonight like I have been. Seemed like a long little ride right there. Hey, gonna get to discover some things in this one, so let's pull out our discovery scanner and go ahead and run that bad boy. 2 astronomical objects, and let's go ahead and take a look at the system map and see if there's anything else we can scan while we're here. You know, if it's there, it's not showing up. Excuse me. I'm not exactly sure why that just pulled my my route off here, so that's totally not cool. It's back. Everything's back. Still not sure why we're express call down there. Definitely not equipped to fight that. Let's go ahead and open this back up. And there we go. Got to make sure you got it selected. Route was still made, but we weren't selected.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. We have to make sure that the next one in the path is selected. So let's do this. Let's clear the route, replan the route, and that should have us set up. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, it'd sure be nice if we could find a neutron star in one of these on the way through and get a little bit of supercharge, shorten this trip some. Six new astronomical objects discovered. Awesome.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
I don't know if anybody remembers watching Andromeda when it was on TV, but the slipstream drive is kind of like what I think this, the frame shift drive reminds me of, because like their slipstream had this. Basically, you couldn't just warp to any place. You had to enter slipstream and then hop out wherever the ends of it were. So this seems kind of similar to that a little bit. And believe it or not, I guess the only thing here is this star, because we are not discovering anything else.
charging. Incoming mission critical message.
Mission critical message. Gotta love those. Oop. Just up ahead, I've uploaded the system details. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the system. He's got the details right there. So, what was the name of this thing that he was actually wanting to see? Do we have anything on it? Transactions. He wants to see visitor beacon at that planet. Okay, gotcha. And we are going in the wrong direction. That's awesome. Gonna overshoot it by quite a bit because the ship's just not wanting to slow down today. I have that problem with it every once in a while. I mean, I like pulled that thing all the way down to 0 and we were just I mean, it felt like we were still accelerating even. So There we go, that's what we're looking for. Of course, it's on the other side of the planet. Again, if y'all'd like to see us land on these planets sometime, currently do not have the planetary expansion pack, so if you're interested in our channel and you want to help support us and get that new content, please click on the link in the description, or you'll see it coming across the screen there at the bottom from time to time, and just let us know what you think, help us out, help support the channel as we continue to grow. Definitely caught in this planet's hold. I mean, cannot go any faster than 200 kilometers. That's often, I believe, caused by just the mass of a planet, its gravitational pull. Let's see if we can't pull away from it a little bit. Maybe speed up this approach to the visitor beacon. There we go. And safe disengage is ready. So we'll pop out. There's an orca. Zoom past the visitor beacon. Those things come up on you in a hurry. Let's get up in here, scan it.
Incoming mission critical message.
Quite curious. I really don't know if you can data link scan these things or not. Appears that it is in range now, but I guess you just can't scan them for any kind of data. So anyway, with that being said, let's take a look at our transactions. So let's open the galaxy map, figure out where our next stop is. Go ahead and plot us a route here. It is going to say that we will have to stop for fuel right about here, and that says fuel star. Not real sure what that means. So I guess we will be taking a look into that a little bit. That's called. Let's see if we can't get some. The one thing that annoys me about this game a little bit is it's just there's so much I can't see and I can't get a hold of for some reason. I don't know if I don't properly understand how to work this or what's going on. I just like, you know, I see a lot of stuff, but for some reason I cannot pick up on whatever this fuel star place is. There we go. Maybe I finally figured this thing out. Would appear that I have. So let's get the system map and let's plot a route. Okay, now let's kick this thing into high gear and get on out of here. Again, hope y'all are enjoying the broadcast, or if you're not watching it live, hope you're enjoying the video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to send them to me in the live chat here on YouTube, and we'll go over any other questions that you have about the game, about WomackStudios or myself.
Frameshift drive charging.
Please let me know if there's some other games you'd be interested in watching me stream or watching my brother stream at some point. If there's anything you'd like us to cover that's maybe not necessarily a stream, maybe like pre-recorded video, we do those. You'll notice on our channel we've done a few farming simulator videos. I think I'd have to say we're definitely into the simulator style games, the farming simulator, SimCity, that new one, City Skylines, space sims such as this, those kind of things. We do occasionally play Call of Duty or Battlefield. I think most of the games we've got on those are the older games. I don't know if I think my brother has Battlefield 1, but I think that's the newest. Advanced Warfare is kind of like the last Call of Duty game we played. We didn't go to the Infinite Warfare. And then I think he stepped up to Battlefield 1 on the PC, whereas if I play mini games, I prefer to play them on a console. I just like the feel of a controller better, especially for first-person shooter games and stuff. I like the feel of actually pulling a trigger, you know, to do the firing and things. So it's a little bit different, of course. What I'm playing right now, I also like the feel of the joystick and stuff. So I'm playing this particular game on an Xbox One, streamed to a PC, and then streamed live to YouTube. So. Alright, I'm guessing by the red star that this is not my last stop. Nope, it was not.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not that I couldn't have stopped here. Obviously, there's been reported in 12 astronomical objects, so you know, quite a bit of quite a large solar system, actually. And the rain is here. And it sounds like it's coming down pretty decent. Apologize if my broadcast gets cut short for some reason. We are experiencing a little bit of rain here, so there's the potential for power to go out or something like that to happen, or for the internet to bog down to the point to where it's unusable for streaming. So just bear with me if that happens, and I'll be on tomorrow, hopefully. Obviously, if the internet goes down, I'm playing Elite Dangerous, which requires an internet connection. So, for some reason, the rain or the storm did take out the internet. Not only would my stream go down, but it wind up quit playing the game too, because it would go out. So, hey, got another viewer here. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to hit me up in the chat, answer any questions you might have. Again, if you like what you see, please click like and subscribe. If you're feeling generous, want to help us get some new content or some better equipment or something like that, hit us up at streamlabs.com/WomackStudios. Leave us a donation or a tip. As always, you can subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you just being here watching. with this big old ship through that tight little hole. And we're headed to pad 07. Ta-da.
Contact. Commence system shutdown.
And we're pretty much just here to fuel up, but if they've got anything that's headed to the next stop, I mean, we're so close, I don't really see why we don't just go ahead and take it with us. Let's just verify where that is and plot our course. Alright, we'll be going from Melanone to Punnery. So let's see if they got anybody or anything going to Punnery. Didn't see anything going. Maybe they got somebody going. Oddly enough, I just heard a plane fly over it, which is weird because it is raining outside, and they pilots typically don't like to fly around the rain. So it looks like we do not have anything going that way, so the only other thing we could do is, while we're here, maybe check on selling some universal cartographs. Of course, the next step will be just that much further away and might generate quite a bit more money. The Anali system is going to go for quite a bit right here, so I'm going to go ahead and confirm that one. It's a pretty decent amount of money, and then let's go ahead and launch, and let's go take this guy to his last spot so we can turn around and head back home.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Landing gear retracted.
See if I can do this as good as the autopilot.
Incoming mission critical message.
Shoot up here. Get right out. And boom, blast off.
Scan detected.
Ooh, don't scan me.
You are clear of the station. Safe travels, Commander.
Locate goods, what? I mean, dude, if we find some goods, then, like, you know, maybe. Consumer technology, you better hope they have it at Panuri if we stop and get fuel. I hate it when they do that. Just as you're leaving the station, they contact you and say they want something. Hope the audio quality is good tonight, that y'all can hear me. Nobody said anything in the chat yet about, ooh, not being able to hear me. I almost spilled my drink all over the place. That would have been bad. Would not have been some very nice words coming out at that point. Alright, nav beacon data. Okay. Penuri 4. Does anybody see Penuri 4 on the list? And I mean, I don't see Penuri 4. There it is. Start slowing down just a hair. Hopefully we'll get this mission completed tonight. Kind of have to, or we'll wind up failing. Let's go ahead and pull this down to a stop. I'm really not sure where this guy's wanting to go now. So let's check it out. Alright, yep, we need to go to the Penuri Visitor Beacon.
Mission objective complete.
Alright, mission objective complete. Proof Station. Alright. So let's see what it's gonna take to get him there. Let's back up. It looks like we're actually gonna make it the whole way without having to stop for any fuel. So sorry to tell you this, dude, but it looks like you're not gonna get those consumer goods. I know it'd be an extra 57,000, but already making some pretty big,
Frameshift drive
jumps here. So don't want to waste any more time on this. We need more of our viewers' time just trying to make an extra buck, you know? That's a nice red dwarf right there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alari sector is Zoop A54. I think most of these Alari sectors are, you know, this type of star. Actually,
Frameshift drive charging.
Alari sector EBDA6-1. And as you can see, some of these missions take a fair amount of time, but they're definitely worth it in the end, because as you saw, I'll be able to pick up like 1.9 million when we get back on this 1 hour, or looks like 3/4 of an hour mission so far. Going to Alari sector DLY D85. Hopefully we'll have picked up some, you know, very valuable information on these solar systems that we'll be able to get a little money for as well when we return.
Frameshift drive charging.
Or LeBlore. I believe that is where we started, if I'm not mistaken, so Plus Station should be next. Ula Palo. It's like a, sounds kind of like a Vulcan name. Any Star Trek fans out there? If so, raise your hand in the chat room. Be interested to hear from you. I have not watched Star Trek Discovery yet. Kind of holding off on that. I'm like, really? I have Netflix, and you're letting Netflix stream it to everybody outside the U.S. So why can't I see it too? You know, I gotta pay for CBS All Access just because I'm American. It's a little annoying in my opinion. So, but you know what? Hopefully the show does well for them. I think that it's getting more flack over viewers being less interested in it because they're having to pay to, you know, a new subscription fee to watch it. I think as opposed to what it would have gotten if it had just aired on TV. So I'm not real sure on that. I also think they did some pretty dramatic changes from what I've seen in the trailers to the Klingons, and so I think that's one thing that it's kind of like, really, how do you expect us to get into this when it's a sequel, you know, or a kind of a prequel in the middle of stuff there, and it's like everybody, you know, the Klingons look so much different. So again, I haven't watched it. I don't know. Maybe they found a way to work part of that in there. But I also think it's extremely difficult to go and, you know, try and change major characters like that into something completely and totally different looking. So we're gonna overshoot this again. because we just were not decelerating. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is that it tends to speed up. It's got to have something to do with the gravitational effect of the planets that you're around. Here we go. All the greens on the way in. They don't ever say that. They say all the greens on the way out, but never on the way in. I don't really know why. So, docking pad 11 right there. I like it. If this guy doesn't get super mad as soon as we land.
Touchdown sequence complete. Securing ship. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
Then I would say we should look to see if we can buy any consumer technology while we're here. And you can only sell it in this place. No wonder he was willing to pay so much for it. So let's go ahead and refuel, repair, and go to the passenger lounge.
This station operates under a docking reservation policy.
Oh, only 1.2. For some reason I thought we were making 1.9 on that one. But it's still good money. Still good money, can't complain. So let's check out what our messages are we got here. Pleased to inform you your reputation status with La Parla Jet organization has been raised. And our passengers disembarked, so we're all good. Well, that was a fun little mission there. Got us $1.2 million plus a little bit extra. 62,000 that we sold for all these for. Or the one that we sold it for earlier. And we currently can sell this page for some of the stuff on this page for 7,000. So that puts us at 69,000. So 1,269,000 is actually not too bad for 53 minutes worth of work. So anyway, it's been great. Hope y'all enjoyed the video live feed. I hope anybody going back and watching the video enjoys it, perhaps learned something about the game that they were looking for. For quick reference before I get off of here, if you were for some reason haven't figured it out as I hadn't earlier, when you are in the galaxy map, if you are wanting to select something that appears to be up or down and unselectable for some reason, you can, if you're on the Xbox One, push the X button and then move your left joystick up and down, and that will allow you to go down to the other levels of the galaxy. And obviously you can see there are so many levels to the galaxy. I mean, there just goes on and on and on, it seems. I mean, it's our Milky Way galaxy, so you can imagine how much there is, to that. So yeah, there's that. If you push Y, you come right back to where you are, and of course B will back you out. So just some things to remember while you're playing it on the Xbox One. Little shortcut keys that it doesn't really tell you about. Again, if you don't really know what we're doing here, this game has the entire Milky Way galaxy. All the data that we know about it from NASA has been built into here, and there are just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of solar systems to explore. And it just, it goes on and on and on. So that's kind of cool. And then you can also search in here. So let's say I wanted to find Earth. What we would actually do is search for the solar system. Enter that, and here we go. We'll zoom in on the solar system right there. And of course, you actually have to, it requires a permit to enter the solar system, which is kind of strange, but you can still load the system map. Very possibly. And there it is. So there is Earth. And of course, Earth has Abraham Lincoln Station, Ling King Jal Station, and the Gorbachev Station. And then Galileo is a station orbiting the moon. So that's, kind of interesting. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Pluto totally gets to make it into the map. I don't know if they really consider it a planet or not on here. It is on the planetary map, but of course so are all the moons. It is in line with the planets, so that's kind of cool. And then, of course, there's all these other things that are out here that NASA has found inside of our own solar system that are not necessarily considered planets. There's Persephone, way out there. So yeah. And then you can also see that I'm quite a ways from, I'm 69 light years away from Sol. Alpha Centauri is right over there. That was one of the missions one of the guys wanted to go on, and I could go there if I wanted to. So hopefully one of these days I'll get that permit to go to the Sol system and we can go visit Earth. So as always, thanks for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe, and if you want, reach out to our Streamlabs account and tip us to help us fund our next adventure. Thank you, and y'all have a wonderful evening, or if you're watching it in the middle of the day, have a great day.